What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So on the last video, we actually completed the story that was Tell Me Why, and after completing the story mode of that game, I went back and actually went ahead and unlocked the additional achievements that were left over. So we are completely done with that game. And if you guys were here from the moment that we actually made a return back to the EggZaMonkey channel, you will notice that I was playing Dead Rising 2. I was aiming to get the zombie genocide achievement, which I haven't yet completed because I've actually been recording a few material as I as I attempt to get closer to reaching that zombie kill, because it is like 72,000, something like that. So it is a pretty tedious achievement, but I figure since I was making a video of that, I went ahead and just decided to upload gameplay regarding Dead Rising 2 here, that which actually has been sitting in my hard drive for quite a while. That I think we purchased it like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. We actually never even touched it, which is pretty insane considering that it wasn't cheap when it first came out. So as you can tell here, I'm actually being joined by my partner here, as we know him here as Joker. We actually played quite a few games, just to get the achievements out of it. I'm not sure that there is an achievement in regarding to completing the game with a co-op partner. I know in the original Dead Rising there is, but for this one I don't believe there actually is one. But there are pretty annoying achievements, like doing the sandbox mode with getting the medals, which we will do videos regarding that. But we just want to get the whole gameplay of the story completed first. So the way that we're doing this, because it is a pretty relatively short game, it's just a matter of just completing the task and all that, and you just can mess around and do whatever the hell you want to do until the timer reaches to the next portion of the mission. I'm obviously not going to be recording throughout that whole portion where it's literally us just standing there and not doing shit. So right here we actually were having quite a bit of a trouble just trying to get the basic shit down. We're just messing around because again, we haven't touched this game in like years. I think I played it like for a day and then I put it down, hence the reason why I'm level 11. I think he's in level 2 or 3. I don't actually know what level he was. He is actually not here either. He's actually just recording additional materials regarding the Division gameplay that he wants to upload later on. So this is just commentary that I'm doing on my own. We were definitely leaning towards more trying to submit or not submit, just record commentary as we went, but it was a little bit awkward, just trying to maneuver to multiple things regarding like the software with like the Elgato and as well as the microphone. It was kind of difficult, just to get both of us in here. So we decided to just do the commentary afterwards. Then again, there's really not much in regards to the game. There's not really strategies based on the game. It's literally you just going left and right, but it is a pretty funny and kind of wacky game. The cutscenes are also kind of funny, but it's one of those things that we just like playing in the background. And I think right here I was trying to actually skip the cutscene because I believe it's the same cutscene as the original one. And again, I know Dead Rising 2 off the record isn't necessarily in a new game. Quite frankly, the whole the state of the gaming community is pretty dull nowadays. I think it's just the lack of AAA games that are coming out nowadays. It's not really I guess for me isn't really appealing or something that I want to play. I know for a fact the one game that I was actually looking forward to playing was Cyberpunk, but as we all know how that happened, Cyberpunk just ended up being a fucking failure. It was just riddled with bugs and it was just horrible. So that definitely left me with a pretty sour taste, and unfortunately that wasn't a game that I was actually able to complete. Hopefully once they do fix them and fix the bugs and all that, I can maybe record gameplay of that. So right there, we're just swinging and everything. Just it's a pretty simple game. It's a lot more fun when you're playing with a teammate, though. I will say that for sure. I remember playing through the first Dead Rising, or not the first Dead Rising, the Dead Rising 2, the original one, and I did try to do that solo. The first playthrough, and it was pretty boring, considering that it's just basically just you in a race with the time, and it's not when you have a companion there, you can just talk and do that. So it definitely is a lot more fun when you are playing with a teammate. I do want to say this for sure though, whether there's going to be a new Dead Rising game, I think we're actually due for one. The fourth one was pretty underwhelming, considering it was going back to the original setting that Dead Rising took place. So I hope they can maybe make one soon, regards to especially with everything that's going on right now, with the gaming community, the gaming world being so, I think, lacking of a good intriguing game. I think a Dead Rising 5 would be a pretty welcome addition to whatever it is even schedule. I haven't even been keeping track of what type of games that are being released, because like I mentioned, Cyberpunk definitely left a pretty sour taste and kind of let me down quite a bit, so I wasn't really looking forward to it. I know one game that's pretty hype right now is the Call of Duty Vanguard, which I actually did record, even though I did say I wasn't going to play any type of multiplayer or any competitive shooter games. I just I did wanted to come back into an old Call of Duty title and just try to see how how rusty I was, and actually turned out that I wasn't doing pretty bad on the game, considering that I haven't played in years. And I did record footage for that, but unfortunately, as things always go for us, unfortunately, nothing is ever smooth sailing for us. Those videos for some reason didn't get saved in the capture card of the Elgato, so I wasn't able to record footage for that. But with Call of Duty Vanguard being, I guess, the next top thing that's going on right now, it couldn't hurt, just record footage of the multiplayer. I'm more keen into playing the story mode, because I think that's the majority of what our channel is going to be based on, is just playing story-based games. Occasionally I might put in a little multiplayer here and there, and even though I said I wasn't going to, but I figured it couldn't hurt, just to pour out content out there, and who knows, maybe somebody out there might actually enjoy the multiplayer aspect on there. Because don't get me wrong, I know I'm not complete ass playing a multiplayer game. I just choose not to, considering with the whole matchmaking and all that. But I definitely enjoy playing these slow paced games more, with Life is Strange being one of those games that really captivated me into the story, and then Tell Me Why was also another one. Definitely did not it did not reach the same hype that Life is Strange did for me, but it definitely was a pretty solid game. But as right now, I kind of cleared on my schedule in regards to the games that I was playing. I was gonna record footage for another short game called Haven, but unfortunately, the game isn't really the type of I guess game that I would rather just post out there. I guess it's just, to me, it's not really my cup of tea. So unfortunately, I wasn't really gonna I didn't keep my promise regarding recording footage for that game. But another game that I'm actually trying to put into the works here is Yakuza 0, which I actually downloaded just recently, so hopefully I can start recording and production for that game. I know it does have a pretty solid franchise, so I definitely wanna get started with that game. I actually saw my brother actually play, and it looked pretty interesting, so I'm actually curious to see how good the game is. But with that being said, this is just a short little video. I do want to keep the videos relatively shorter. I know the past videos regarding the Tell Me Why and the Dead Rising gameplay were a little bit longer, and I definitely don't want to keep making longer videos. Assuming how Yakuza 0 plays out, it might be another instant where it might be a little bit longer, but I will definitely try to keep him around 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. The most I'll try to do is maybe 20 minutes max, but definitely not 30 or 40 minutes, because I can definitely see how that can be a little little overwhelming considering that I'm still relatively new to YouTube and I don't want to, push my, my content out there. Yeah, but with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this short gameplay of Dead Rising 2 off the record. I definitely do want to continue making more videos in regards to this game just to complete the story, and then hopefully make some more videos regarding the sandbox mode where we try to unlock the gold medals, so we can sort of kind of have like a guide or maybe just a gameplay of how we unlock those. But with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, y'all take care now. Peace.